Hey there everyone, how's it going? My name is Stanley. Yeah, welcome to Wildstar. I actually got to try Wildstar over the weekend. I got a beta invite in my email. I was like, hey, look at that. I got Wildstar. And I'll be honest, I knew nothing about this game. All I seen was the trailer once, and I seen it in fall, way back in fall, whenever they released it. But I finally got into the game and got to give it a try, and it actually is not that bad. If I had to relate it to any kind of game, it probably had to be more like Guild Wars 2. You start the game in like a hangar looking area, and both the two factions, it's like the Dominion and like the rebels or the refugees. It's like the rebels and then the evil force, and they're trying to fight each other and oppose each other and destroy each other. And both factions start with like a hangar looking area. It looks pretty cool, pretty nifty, gets you through its tutorial level. And at first, I will be honest, so much magic had to be done with the tutorial and constantly closing it out every single time, because a bunch of messages pop up to the screen like, hey, this is what this does, hey, this is a minimap, hey, this is how you use abilities. If anything, I kind of wish there was like a way to maybe turn it off in the beginning, like from the start, or at least not do such advanced help tutorials, because I'm not new to MMOs. This is like pretty common for me. Cool thing is though, I found in the game is that the customization for character features and all that, it's really cool. You can really get a lot of detail done on your character. It felt very Guild Wars-y. Although I know developers of Wildstar are the same developers that made Guild Wars 2, but the face customization and how you made your character felt very Guild Wars-y, because you had a bunch of face options, you could modify a bunch of things. So to me it felt a little bit relative, it felt natural, like I already knew this kind of stuff. So I had pretty good time playing around making my characters, whether it be just a badass looking rock dude or a little chinchilla person. And yeah, that chinchilla right there, the dancing chinchilla. Enjoy that. But once you get out there, you land on like a starting zone that you can choose, and you start just questing depending on what race you chose, and it kind of just eases you into the questing and story building. And when you choose a profession, whether you're a soldier, explorer, scientist, or settler, it kind of gets you to figure out more and more about it, kind of get used to like, oh, this is kind of like the basics of what you do. As explorer, you're going to be jumping around a lot and just getting to high points. As scientist, you're going to be just researching a lot of stuff and maybe discovering new places. As a settler, you're going to be building a lot of things and collecting material for building. And as a soldier, you're going to be just killing things and trying to defeat things and stand your ground against enemies. It's not really that hard. I currently have a engineer soldier. Engineer is somebody who uses like extra powers, has a little robot with him, and uses like a shotgun, like a plasma shotgun. Also have a warrior who is an explorer, and warrior is pretty fun. The combat in the game is not really that difficult. As long as you just stay away from red areas on the ground, you should be completely fine. But other than that, it's pretty cool that you can actually aim like that, and it doesn't like, it's not just like you click a target and attack him. It creates like a little aerial effect that you slice in or shoot in, and then you kind of just gotta keep your target within that reach in order to do damage. Now the questing is it's actually a lot different than any of the MMOs that I played. What happens is you do get quests. You can read up details on them. I couldn't really find a way to do that. I don't know. I'm still messing around with the game a lot, and I'll probably make several videos on it. You have to click the quest that you got, which will show you the arrow of direction of where you should possibly be going with approximate distance from your goal, and then you just follow it and click it every single time you need to refresh your memory on where to go. And eventually when you get to the quest, you either turn in quest, interact with a person, interact with objects, or you kill enemies. I'm obviously going to be learning more and more about this game and really figuring out more about it, and saying I'll keep track of what I learn and kind of make videos on this. The game is pretty late in this beta, but I can't say it's fully fixed. The game does have bugs. I actually been caught and trapped in a tent and I couldn't get out, and I didn't know you could just step in like /stuck to like kill yourself and then resurrect next to a graveyard or something. I didn't know there was such a feature. Nobody, like nothing in the tutorials ever said anything. I asked people around, they didn't know anything, so I kind of sent out a tweet and I got replied to like, try /stuck, and I tried it. It worked, but still it's kind of weird. Like, why would you allow people to get trapped in a tent, you know? Why would you allow us to get in a tent in the first place? But overall, I can't really say much about the game until I play a little more and study a little more and try the dungeons, the PvP, other classes out there, other professions, and really explore what this world's all about. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this first kind of like preview about what this game is about and sort of like I guess my first impression of what I saw so far. My name is Tamriel, and I hope you come back for another video with Wildstar. Have a great day.